Well, in case this isn't obvious to some people, and it's not to everyone, I get that. The 20-inch wheels that were standard on my car, I'm replacing them with 18-inch snow tires. But the thing to keep in mind is that the outer diameter of these wheels and the outer diameter of the tires is the same. The 18-inch wheels have a smaller wheel diameter, so 18 versus 20. These are a higher profile, this is the width of the tire, I think, in millimeters, and this is in inches. I don't understand why we're mixing both, but 65 is the ratio of the width to the height. So this is 65% of the width, I believe, whereas the other one is 50% of the width. So you have a smaller sidewall. So this one has a smaller inside, but the sidewall makes up to it, so the outside is the same. These 18-inch wheels were from an older Jaguar, 2008, I believe. They were cheap, $300 for the set, and that's not unusual. You can find Volvo wheels have the same bolt pattern as do most Land Rovers. Keep in mind, not just any wheel will bolt on there. It's got a wheel pattern, a bolt pattern, and I'll show you what that is. And also need to know the bore of the center hole here. It has to be exactly right because that fits over the hub and the weight rides on that. You also have to know not only the diameter of the wheel, but the width of the wheel. And I'm going to show you for the 18-inchers, that's supposed to be 7.5 inches. These new ones, which were old ones, are actually 8, so it's a half an inch wider. When I test fit these in here, this wheel came, I couldn't even get my finger in between the edge of the wheel and this control arm. This is what the tire pressure monitoring system, TPMS, modules look like inside your wheels. This one I removed already, but this is from the old Jaguar, and it used a 315 megahertz radio sender on it. It also has a sealed battery. So this one was from a 2008, so the battery is likely to be dead now anyways, even if it were compatible with the new I-Pace, which it's not. So I had to get rid of these and get a new set of OEM Jaguar Land Rover TPMS modules. And when I say new, I mean used, of course. I think these were from like a 2014, but let's see if I can zoom in here and show you that these are the OEM ones. You can see they do have the Jaguar Land Rover name on here, and in fact they're a 433 megahertz frequency, which is what the I-Pace uses. So these just, if you unscrew this, it's just plastic, but it'll bolt on to your wheel, which I'm going to do before I take it to the installer for the tires. The ones that I got off of eBay didn't have this rubber seal on them that the old ones that I took off did. I don't know if it's necessary or not. There is, it looks like a polymer ring there. Maybe that was enough, but I'm going to put these seals on before I put them in this hole and then tighten them down just to make sure that air doesn't leak out of there. Well, surprisingly, 20-inch wheels are only 2 pounds heavier than the 18-inch wheels. So, good to know, I guess. I've been waiting for months to make this video when we actually had some snow, but even here in February in International Falls, there's hardly any snow, like 4 inches of snow. I'll show you how it does. All right, in order to get over this huge snowbank, we're gonna have to put it in off-road mode, of course. All right. Viking Contact 7 has a real aggressive looking pattern, but surprisingly it's really quiet. It's a lot quieter than the summer tires or normal all-season tires that came on the car from the factory. Well, I don't know if I can tell you that these snow tires are the greatest in the world. It just isn't enough snow to tell. Zero problems whatsoever, which makes sense. They've got, I don't know, this 6,000-pound car pushing down on these snow tires. Didn't slip a wheel at all, but I don't know. Maybe it'll snow yet this winter. We'll see.